Today I have a very special data to show you guys. This chart is simply mind-blowing. So you see the price of Bitcoin in blue here and you see the yellow curve. During the huge period within the bear market and the bull market before previous all-time high, this metric almost perfectly predicted the local highs and lows of the price of Bitcoin. So let me tell you what is that metric and why it is so powerful. So first of all, if you remember, we were talking about different on-chain data analysis. So during the recent month, we were covering MV/RV ratio, which basically indicates the local lows and highs of the price of Bitcoin. It is made by Willy Woo and his team. Also, realized cap, delta cap, average cap, they all show pretty much the same indication of the global price cycles of Bitcoin. And of course, there is NVT signal also predicting the price evolution and Bitcoin velocity. All of them are talking about the bottoming of Bitcoin around December 2018. And another one thing is made by Renato Shirakashi. What he did is basically he showed this inverted NVT signal chart when it has the pattern in 2015-14. It's very similar to the one which we had 2018. So he posted this first time in January 2019, and I also made a video about that showing, guys, this is very convincing. It's very likely that we are at the point when the bottom is in. So don't expect a lower low. It's data based on the blockchain analysis, transaction valuation. It's not like the classic TA, so it's much more fundamentally supported. And indeed, after that, we see the match of the pattern which he predicted, which basically implies that indeed we have this bottoming with a very high probability being set, and now we are going to the new phase of the market, namely the bull territory. So recently, Renato Shirakashi made this new indicator called SOPR, and it's absolutely fantastic. SOPR, or spend output profit ratio. So it is based on the spent outputs. It is an aggregated realized value divided by the value at creation in dollars of the Bitcoin output, which you can get from the blockchain, or simply price sold divided by price paid. Of course, when this indicator is more than 1, it means that the investors, traders who have Bitcoin are in profit. If SOPR is below 1, then they are in a loss. So, and then if we'll plot this versus price, we'll see this oscillatory behavior of this indicator, which basically is either a little below 1 or a little higher than 1. Important thing, during a bull market, SOPR is rejected when it is below 1, and during the bear market, when it is above 1, it is also rejected. So it's different behavior of this indicator depending on the market condition, as you can see here. So this is the area after the all-time high when the bull market is changed to the bear market. So a lot of the panic sells as well as FOMOing. So the indicator is pretty much chaotic. But then after that, the established bear market period happened, and we see that every local high in the price matches the value of SOPR around 1. As soon as SOPR reached 1, the price dropped and SOPR dropped as well. Then after the bear market and accumulation phase turns to a bullish phase, we can see that the situation is absolutely opposite. SOPR is above 1 and the price dips perfectly match the value of SOPR around 1. So as soon as the SOPR goes to 1, it got rejected and the price goes up. And you can find it for all major rises in this accumulation phase and the most of the major dips in the bull market. In my opinion, it's absolutely amazing. Moreover, you actually can notice that the lows of the SOPR in this area also match the low of the price in this area. That it's actually not clear when the SOPR value will be reversed, while the level of 1 is fixed, and you can use the reaction of the indicator with this level as a trading signal. So why basically it does work in such a perfect way? Renato Shirakashi wrote that people in general are much more comfortable selling when they are in profit, as stated by Daniel Kahneman's work, who is a Nobel Prizer in 2002. In a bull market, when SOPR falls below 1, people would sell in a loss and thus be reluctant to do so. In that way, the supply goes down significantly, which makes the pressure for the price going up something like this. In a bear market, the situation is opposite. So everyone is selling or waiting for being break even to sell. And when the SOPR is getting close to 1, this condition is fulfilled, so people start to sell more. In that way, we have higher supply and the price goes lower after that point. Therefore, there is an absolutely fantastic feature characteristics of this SOPR indicator. It is fair to speculate that SOPR is influencing price changes. So it's not the derivative from the price. It's the condition of the market which leads to the change in the price. In that way, it's absolutely different from all of the TA indicators which is used out there for both Bitcoin and traditional markets. And that's why, in my opinion, it's one of the most powerful tools which you can use to trade Bitcoin right now. So 2 important things. SOPR's behavior suggests that the bull run is starting. Indeed, you can see that recently the value of SOPR moved to the territory above 1, something like we saw around here. During the whole bearish/accumulation phase, it didn't happen. Now we see that. And for example, recently Renato Shirakashi published an update of this indicator at the end of April. So you see when the price was rather high, and then we had the Tether FUD news and the SOPR value went to 1, then went below 1, and then start to going upwards again, and then price also moved to the upside. There is no such indicator on TradingView, so you can basically either calculate it to see the actual value at the moment, or we can wait until Renato Shirakashi will make a website, which he promised to do, and have the update on a regular basis. But so far, at least we see that on the local lows and highs, it works perfectly, even right now. So I think that if you'll see the actual value at the moment, it will be something higher than 1, and trading it when it will go again to the level close to its base level around 1, it's a very, very safe trade in my opinion. So I think maybe it's actually reasonable to calculate it, have it as an indicator for yourself. So concluding, guys, I think it's one of the most powerful data, on-chain data with the best performance and very reasonable fundamental/psychological sense. So go ahead and check it out. Good job from Renato Shirakashi. And I'm really looking forward to see how it will perform during the next bull market. That is it for today. I hope it was useful. Thank you for watching.